Welcome to The Dentist Show. Let's jump right in.
Welcome to The Dentist Show.
The Dentist Show.
We are back in July, sweating, enjoying the heat, as Ryan's on his boat every day enjoying the nicer heat.
You know what is funny is, I was going to tell you earlier, is from yesterday to today, we've had a 20-degree swing. It was like 95 yesterday. It's 75 today.
Tomorrow it's supposed to be 92. We're going to go boating, and it's 92. And I was like, wait, what? The kids are going to be freezing.
The kids are going to be cold. You're not going to be able to do it.
It's going like 110 lately. We're just sweat. For those who are new, we have some new listeners. I'm Chase. I live in Arizona.
Yeah.
And Ryan, my partner, lives in Washington, the state.
Yeah. The great state of Washington, not the DC of Washington.
Yeah, he's on the east side, on the border by Idaho, Spokane Valley. And we actually have a practice in Coeur d'Alene, or it's near Coeur d'Alene, called Hayden, Idaho.
Yeah. I call it our free America practice.
And then I'm finding out, though, Idaho's not as free as everybody thought.
It's not.
Like, we had a conversation with your office leads today, and what did they bring up? So one, you pay tax there no matter what. If you live in this state, work in this state, not work in the state, but you live in the state, no matter what, you're paying income tax.
Yeah, no one gets away for free.
No one gets away for free. And, they have some of the strictest sending patients to collections policies of any other state. All these weird, random rules. So they say it's not actually very easy to send people to collections, because we talked a lot about AR today, our team leads. So
Yeah, I missed that call today. I was,
you probably
doing dentistry.
I thought this call we could talk about kind of do a Q2 recap, see how it went, and maybe stir some conversation out of talking the pros and cons, the good and bad. We started off really well in April. I see how it went.
Yeah. What is the, I think you just read a quote, like, this quarter was full of opportunity and change and challenges, but here's the real question: did we grow, right? Or did we just repeat what's always been done?
Yeah.
It's kind of the
I feel
theme.
like we're really good at repeating what we've always done.
Yeah.
We're good at like finding problems and then just not fixing them.
They'll fix themselves.
Like, dentists are really good at finding problems. That's why the divorce rate's so high. And then,
Is that what it is? Right.
And then we don't fix them. But as dentists, we fix the problems, or can fix them. As business owners, we tend to just find them and that's a problem.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on.
That's so funny. I didn't ever put that together, that as dentists, we find problems. We don't really, that's like we don't have to fix them or something, like divorce rate. I had no idea about that. But now I'm looking internally, like how I talk to my kids, I talk to my wife, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, you're harsh.
We might be onto something.
It's for real. It's a real problem. I think all men have that problem, but I think dentists are really good at finding problems. So
that's so funny and so sad at the same time.
Yeah, it really is. But yeah, you'll actually, I don't know if you never thought about it, but yeah, it's ingrained into us from dental school. But yeah, I think that's a great discussion, because did we grow at all? Even if we did financially, did we grow our practices? Did we grow our leadership teams?
Yeah.
Did we grow our infrastructure to keep our growth going? Did we grow as people? And did we even grow top line revenue, bottom line revenue, like profits or sustainable? So how did you feel about
growing? Or hopefully we're growing bottom line revenues and not costs, but I think we both know we are.
Yeah, the costs just keep climbing. There's no stopping it.
Yeah.
So in a general feel, how do you feel like it went? Like, just from how you feel today?
Yeah, I feel like, looking Q1 to Q2, I was feeling really optimistic. Q1, I was like, yeah, things are clicking. We're doing good. Q2, I don't feel as good. I feel, I don't know why it feels that way, but it doesn't feel as much as we're winning. And it feels more like we're just doing the same. But I don't know, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I felt like the first quarter is kind of like like what we expect. It was
Yeah.
a little above average, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I think April hit. I think we even had a like, conversation in May, like, hey, like all of our work's paying off. April is such a good month, and like most
Yeah.
offices were like beating or hitting goal or beating it.
And then June.
No, May.
Yeah, May then June. Yeah.
May was, yuck. It was
Yeah,
like fourth quarter.
You're right, because I was thinking April was part of first quarter when I was thinking that, but yeah, April is second quarter. So
Yeah.
huh.
Yeah, so April is so good, and then our doctor pay and bonuses get paid out in May for April.
Yeah.
And so May was terrible collection wise, like across all the companies was just atrocious. So
Yeah.
then our payroll was super high. Like you're talking 50%.
Yeah.
And just
It's
clinical
bad.
team members, or I guess the support team members, not even doctor pay. So we took a big hit. I think Chandler, for the first time in like ever, had a loss in a month,
Yeah.
which is really unusual. And we did buy a cone beam, but still, we still usually don't lose. So May was a big hit. June, a few of the offices crawled out of it, but still no one like hit goal. And
Yeah, we were close to goal in the valley, close to goal in the other two offices up north. I know you're close to a few goals down in Arizona, but no one blew any goals out of the water.
no, it was just like more or less a little below average month, you know.
Yeah.
For all the offices, I think someone did do very well. Oh, the East Valley office did do
Yeah.
great. But yeah, so it was just like so it turned out to be more or less an average quarter. It
Yeah.
feels rougher because we took a big hit in May, and
Yeah.
June we kind of broke back to even.
Yeah, we had a high in April, a low in May, and then a slightly fair to middling.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why you feel like you did. It feels like, oh,
Yeah.
there was like no big profit in the whole quarter, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like a wash. Or the profits were stuffed up from May and June, and it's just like, oh,
Right.
cool. So we just worked for free for 3 months.
Yeah, I mean that's
Our- It's
sweat
bizarre.
equity, man. It's a labor of love.
Yeah, you gotta love sweat equity, whatever that is. I feel like I sweat a lot more than never gain equity.
I want more equity and less sweat.
Yeah. Overall, like, you feel like the change, though, it feels like our case acceptance was improved over the last
Yeah.
like 90 days.
Yeah, so I think like on that question, like did we grow or are we just repeating the same thing? I actually do feel that as an organization and the individuals within that organization are growing in some good ways and some useful ways. You're right, our case acceptance rate went up, but why didn't we blow it out of the water? Well, we had less new patients this last quarter than we normally do, right? Yet we still had a fair quarter.
Yeah.
Right, so we're capturing and recapturing some of the needs of our existing patients better. We're like, I don't know about the Mesa team, but we're seeing a few of our All on X marketing cases start to trickle in, and I think we've already done 4 arches this month.
That's
So
awesome. Yeah, I think Macy's closed one today. They said so,
Yeah.
or 2. So they're doing about probably average 1 a month. So that's pretty good.
yeah,
For considering what they were doing. Yeah, so you having like that case, and that's what skews those numbers is for case acceptances when you do those. They just,
right. It
it's a
makes it
wild
look
ride.
really good.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's really cool when I go work in Medical Lake 2 days last week and I have an 80% acceptance rate.
right. Yeah, and it's
And actually, one of
$2,000.
it was 3. Okay, calm down. No, it's funny as Allie, like one of our hygienists, as I was leaving for the day, she's just like, "When are you coming back? All the patients say yes to you."
Yeah. That's funny, huh?
Right, but it's just funny how she noticed it, and I'm like, "It was just kind of a low day for me." But thanks.
Yeah. I don't want to drive out here.
No, it's
True.
yeah, it's like, so that was tooting my own horn, and like we were just talking about some of our other associates, their acceptance rates are going up, and they're seeing the results of that,
Yeah.
and they're excited about it. We just got a voice memo today from one of our doctors about closing $20,000 worth of cases today, and just super jazzed about it. So we're seeing I think we're seeing some buy-in and the case acceptance training and why it's important in some areas. And so that's really important.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a 8-week training that we're creating. We are creating with a few doctors and treatment coordinators. So we're trying out a few different things to try to get the mindset right. And I think it's overall, the key is if they're doing it, it's working. If they're not doing it, then it's the more
Then
the
it's
same.
not working.
Just repeating themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, do you think the hygienist numbers were up or down?
I feel like I saw a lot more cancellations, missed appointments this quarter. I honestly did not run the numbers for this quarter on hygiene specific.
Yeah. Overall, across the company, actually across, I think, most dental offices I've talked to, Q2 for hygiene was down.
Yeah.
Not by a ton, but there's a little lower.
But down
I think
only.
Everyone's so scared about tariffs and the blah, 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 blah.
There's no tariffs in the dental office. Someone should tell them that.
So overall, the revenue actually did grow, but it ended up being just a couple points versus what we were anticipating about. Company-wise, we 12% growth this year. And
Remember the days when we just picked a like 25% number out of the hat and then like made it happen?
Yeah, so easy when your office is doing like 2 million. Like, we can do 20% and bam.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden your office is doing 4.2 million or 5 million. It's like, we're going to by 20%. And you're like, that's an extra $1 million a year.
Yeah.
So
It's actually, it is a little interesting though. Relativity, right? If we grow our office by 20% in a $2 million practice, right? That number is, say, this big, right? Well, when we grow by 10% in a $4 million practice, we grew by the same number, but it just doesn't feel as good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so what are we going to do? What's the plan? Are we just going to drop insurances?
Yeah, we talked about that because I know the Cave Creek office is doing better than any other office as far as profitability.
Yeah, their numbers
goes.
just, it's like every category is spot on. And when I go there, it's slow.
Yeah.
Like it's not busy practice. It's not like Chandler. Every like friend or patient has been around me when they go visit Chandler, and because they're just honest and like, dude, this place is like crazy. I'm like, welcome to the chaos.
Well, what's that?
Welcome to the jungle.
Before Christmas, it's welcome to the octagon, son.
Yes, that's right. Dude, that's what it feels like when you like people. Today, we try to take a team photo. Right, we had it all planned. Like, okay, everyone's going to bring back their patients at 9. They're going to say, "I'll be back in 3 minutes." We're all going to run outside, take a quick team photo, and we had it all figured out. Our photographer was 10 minutes late. And I was like, dude, like you just messed everything up, man. And then, so then it's like almost impossible to do it again. We had one chance, and then we did it, but it was like, I'm sure patients got upset because we was like pulling people in and out.
They're like looking out the window with you guys taking team photos.
We were set up right in front of some hygiene ops, dude.
Yeah,
like, they saw.
I know where the photo spot is.
Same one. But we really need an updated one. But yeah, it's just chaos there. So it's when you go to a fee-for-service office, you're like, dude, how are you guys so slow? And you look at numbers like, wait, how are you guys doing 20 grand today? Like, I see 5 patients.
Right.
It's a lot easier to hit goals and then pay the team, like that salary up there is high compared to other offices, and it's still a better profit, better margins stuff. So
yeah,
that's one way you have to go.
Yeah, so I mean, we've talked about it a little bit, looking at reducing some insurances and maybe not dropping all the way out altogether, and then working our way to fee for service, or do you just cut the cord?
Yeah, well, my plan is like I'm such a limited mindset guy, and it's like let's just drop our worst paying plans the ones that are not negotiating, and like drop them slowly. But the guys that have cojones they just drop
it all. Yeah.
But I just feel bad if you have to let go of team members because of it, or let go of doctors.
Yeah, that's the thing. You kind of got to hit the ground and then kind of build back up with the new setup, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So going back to that first quote you said, it came off the Chris from the Possibility Company shared a quote that he learned or or I don't know where he obviously learned from somebody. But it said some salesmen have 20 years of experience, others have 1 year of experience repeated 19 times. And I think that's where Ryan and I were getting at is, okay, we recap Q2 and did we learn anything? Did we just repeat?
Are we looping the same track over and over again?
Because I feel like 100% we are.
Yeah. I feel like we're like dogs on a racetrack, and every now and again there's a squirrel.
Yeah.
like we're still on the same track, but it's a different squirrel sometimes.
Yeah. Instead of like diving in and fixing problems, sometimes like, man, let's go buy a practice. Like that office isn't doing as well as it could be. Let's go buy another office. We know how to like.
We'll fix the problem with another. It's like marriages fixing their marriage problems with a baby. Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Let's have another baby.
Let's throw some chaos on this. Let's throw some gas on this fire.
It'll fix everything. Yeah. But it doesn't. It just like compounds problems because the previous offices are not profitable or as profitable as it could be, and then we add another not as profitable office as we could be to the loop, and it just keeps repeating. So.
Yeah.
And the problem is because it's a difficult problem. It's a difficult thing to fix. It's not like, no, just turn on marketing. Oh, now it's fixed. No, it's like, okay, do we terminate team members? Do we do more training for them? Do we get new doctors? Do we fix our whole system? Do we change everything? It's a complex problem. It's just easier to say, let's go open another practice, and then hopefully that practice will do better and cash flow. So we have less of a problem over here, you know.
And then we just implement the same strategies. We
don't fix anything. We don't change anything. Like, well, that practice was making like 10 or 12%, so we'll call it good.
Yeah.
But if it was just making 20%, we wouldn't need the other office. We'd be making just as much and less stress. Yeah. So I think we're on that loop for sure. I think we've been on a cultural loop for a year and a half, and we're just not seeing the results of it. So I feel like a big change coming. I think next quarter of like, okay, we tried speaking nice and being nice and believing in what you can be, and now it's like, okay, you gotta show us. Like we've talked enough, and now you gotta show us. Otherwise, we gotta find different team members. Like
truly perform, or like we have these bracelets. Like we already talked about performance creates freedom, right? But like actually live by that. Like
and have
performance creates your freedom, and if you don't perform, we'll free your future.
There are plenty of dental offices that will overpay you not to do your job.
Yeah.
We hit them all the time. Like, well, they offered me more money. It's like, yeah, you should go do it.
Yeah.
I don't chase after employees. Like, you went and found a different job offer. Like, cool. You checked out. Go. Because you can go do your not job there. But if you're with us, we'll push you to grow and try to challenge you to do something. That's where we support that growth.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just drop the ball and we're really scrappy employers also. But.
Yeah, that's happened to us too. It's happened to me for sure. I get sometimes I get called out on where I've been dropping the ball, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I did not follow through. So
what would Q2 average, right? Mid, whatever they can say now. The cool kid.
Fair to Midland.
Fair to Midland.
That's what say? No, that's old school.
That sounds like a nerd.
No, what do the kids say? I don't know.
Mid. That's probably like 2 years old now, though.
Yeah. Call Mason. Yell at him. Be like, Mason.
Yeah. He makes fun of me when I say stuff. So Q3. So what would it look like to have an awesome experience or awesome Q3 versus just looping at Q2 quarter or Q1 quarter or Q4 of 2024 was rotten.
Yeah.
So how does Q3 look like? What would it look like to have a winning Q3? So when you do a recap Q3, it's like, dude, we nailed that. We hit every metric, and we feel good about ourselves. It's not like, hey, it sucks. Let's quit everything.
Yeah, I think. I think we are kind of getting that ball rolling in the right direction with this treatment case acceptance treatment planning course that we're doing right now. So what would it look like to me? I would like to see a consistent and significant improvement in our case acceptance across the board.
Yeah, so right now we're shooting for 40% week over week.
Yeah.
Which I did talk to. I was at my at the AGD conference,
Yeah.
and I did talk to the dental intel guy, and I said, "Hey,
Oh, nice.
you got to research this." And I already knew the answer because I already dug into it. But yeah, they dental intel. So if you present something in January, and then you finish it in June, it goes back and counts for January's case acceptance.
Okay, that's what I thought. So
So not in June or whatever. So it's not some. I think open dental might take like total amount of treatment that you diagnosed this week, and then divide it by, how much work was done this week, the total amount done this week, divided by how much you treatment planned this week.
right.
Then that gives you a case acceptance number. Whereas dental intel is going to say, how much treatment did you diagnose this week? And then how much of that treatment was scheduled or completed this week. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so I might have missed the punchline there, but Dental Intel does that second thing.
The second thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I think open dental is the first thing, so
Oh,
that's why
open
case
dental,
acceptances
okay.
are different.
That's
yeah.
that's what I missed. I missed open dental. I said you said Dental Intel twice. So
I probably did, yeah. I do that all the time.
yeah.
So yeah, dental intel does it by, they keep the date. So as you look backwards, your case acceptance is always going to be higher.
Right.
So in June compared to January better be higher because you had 6 months to do all the work that was treatment planned in January. That makes
Right.
sense.
And so when you look at January in June, January will look higher than it did in January.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That we're
Yeah. So, and just to clarify, because we're looking for 40% week over week.
yeah.
So 40% of the treatment that was diagnosed this week is completed this week. So it's mostly almost same day treatment. We want to
Yeah.
be super high. So
Yeah, so that's actually, I mean, we get 40% of same day treatment or 40% of what's treatment planned in a week. That's pretty good because
Yeah.
because if it doesn't get counted until next week, right? Let's say they don't do it till next week. Well, that doesn't count for last week.
right. Well,
Well,
no. If it's scheduled for next week, it does count.
It does count. Okay.
Yeah. So it's when it's, I guess when it's scheduled. But yeah, so I
What? Yeah. So what
So
does
that would be
winning
a-
look like? Wow, sorry.
yeah, no, that's one. That's for sure one. Because we've been on that for like a year, and now we're really dialing in. Like, hey, we really need to get this case acceptance up. Because when you get the case acceptance up, then come to me and ask like, I want more new patients. Okay, here you go. Because I know that you're going to like treat them like gold and really take care of them and get that case acceptance. So it doesn't matter what we spend on marketing because the ROI is going to be there.
Yeah, that's the funny part about associates in general is they're so worried about our marketing efforts. And I'm like, well, you only have a 20% acceptance rate. Like
12% sometimes.
yeah, it's like, yeah, I guess 20% is a good day. But yeah, let's,
Yeah.
hey, it's
was
like,
before, yeah.
yeah, it was. And it's like, how about we fix the problem first and
Yeah.
then we bring new patients in.
Yeah,
right?
double your case acceptance, so it's $2 out of $10 they accept,
Yeah,
and then we can go get some new patients for you.
right.
So that'd be one, I think for sure. I think for Spokane and Chandler and Cave Creek, the bigger offices, I would love to see a 25% margin.
Yeah.
In those big offices, they just need to be there. Like our rate
Well,
goes so low, and everything. The fixed expenses are so low.
Well, and we have such a high liability and size of team and all that stuff. It's like there's no way we can't make that happen. It's just
Yeah, I mean, Chat GBT like made fun of my last P&L I uploaded. So they
did it laugh like, haha, Chase, you loser.
you probably should sell your practice. And he's like, well, you probably just walk away from it because nobody will want to buy that piece of crap. Oh, Chat.
The chat.
So yeah, I think, and then the other offices at least give them a 20%. I think that'd be really, if we're looking October and going, okay, well, how was Q3? I would say like, okay, we focus a lot of effort on our case acceptance, and now we're seeing the fruits of it, and like finally we're having a profit that those size offices should have or deserve to have because there is such much liability and so much effort put into them.
Yeah.
And then also like just having a team that you love being around. You know,
Yeah.
it's not a team that's always asking for more and more and more. It's a team they're asking to do more because they're finding out that's how they really are happy and not just getting more to get more. Yeah. So.
Do you think our shoe competition's positively affecting the numbers?
I I haven't
feel like-
seen like a huge movement. Because who's the first? Mesa's first.
Mesa's
okay. So
first.
those are I haven't
Blake in second.
might not know. We're doing a competition where they get custom Nikes, and the team that wins get to decide the design colors. But whoever has the biggest increase in net
Percentage
top
of
line
yeah.
from this quarter compared to last quarter, their whole team gets a pair of shoes, and they get to make them. So right now, I think Mesa's first, and I actually have a big benefit because Mace tanked in May because Doctor was gone.
They did so bad in May.
Yeah, so bad. And now they're selling full large cases. So I didn't think they would do it, but they are definitely beating everybody. And then is Hayden second?
No, actually, Medical Lake is second.
Medical Lake's second.
Hayden was up high, but they
Hayden got hurt because you were there those quarters, and
Yeah.
now you're not as there much.
Yeah, it's
then,
actually unfortunate for Hayden.
I think Chandler is third, which makes me happy because that's a
Yeah.
big office to grow. So
Yeah,
not bad. So I don't know if it is or not, to answer your question. And I like it. I mean, this is getting brought up at a couple of
That's what I was gonna say. A few of the team members are bringing it up, so at least it's a morale booster, hopefully. And
Yeah, honestly, like the goal was if all the offices hit like a 10% or 15 or 20% growth from Q1 or Q2, I would buy them all shoes. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's such a big win,
totally.
and it's just not there yet. But.
Well, we talk about this all the time. Like, how do we continue to create leaders within our team? And one of the things is like, do we have leaders versus repeaters, or how are we growing our team within? Does everyone on the team just repeat the same thing over and over, or are we developing team members that want to lead and grow and develop their own and hone their craft to be better?
I think
Right.
because the easiest thing is just repeat what you know,
Yeah.
what you're comfortable with. So I think everybody does that to an extent because that's what's easy to do.
Oh, dude,
So,
I say the
it's just
same
awesome.
dumb joke every time. Today
Yeah.
I noticed it so bad because we're down a dock today, so I'm doing way more hygiene checks than I normally do. And just like 5 hygiene checks in a row, I sit down and I say the same stupid joke.
Yeah.
To where I'm tired of hearing my joke by the end of my exams.
New
for that.
content. Dude, just thought we can write a book about, and it's just phrases.
Oh,
You know,
like-
like dumb
like
dad
a
jokes.
like a potty, like a toilet bowl, or like the one that sits behind the toilet at a dental office. Like
Yeah, like opening lines to break the ice, and it'd be like 50 lines, like
a dentist's
funny.
guide to break the ice.
Yeah, like funny jokes, awkward jokes, throwing your team under the bus, like lines. You know, like a mean patient, how to break that ice. I think that's a genius idea. Just have a book
Yeah.
full of like
That's a
liners.
good
So
one.
then you have to like, because I say like, are you guys ready to rock? You guys have a good time in here? Or what else do I say? Like,
I'm like, so what do you like to do besides hanging on the dental chair? Right? Like implying
Yeah.
you like to be in the
that's
dental
so
chair. You can sit
stupid. Yeah, it's so bad.
Or
Yeah.
or like, is Lexi treating you okay? Blink twice if you need me to.
Yeah, I do that same thing. Like, you got one on Monday. I'm sorry. Something stupid.
Or what's another dumb one that I say all the time? Oh, like, hey, you got any big plans today? And they're like, yeah, got to go back to work. I'm like, me too.
That's bad too. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think that's
Hey.
at least a $10 idea.
Tell you what, we're gonna trademark this idea, and if any of our hundreds of listeners want to send in ideas for the book, we'll put one in there.
Thousands.
Yeah,
10,000.
thousands.
It's actually the best or the most watched dental podcast in the world.
In the world.
Highly ranked
Yeah.
podcast, most followers and likes. Yeah, so
Right.
I think any business owner, because I know we actually have quite a few people that don't run a dental office but have other businesses. I would just reflect on that, like, hey, how's Q2 for you, and how did Q2 go, and how is Q3 going to go?
Yeah.
And how will it feel like if you win, so you're not doing what we do and just cry about how bad the quarter was, or how just mid it was, just how and then if there is something you find, like just keep driving that until it's completed. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, like growth is uncomfortable, growth is uneasy, and lean into that a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think so. I think it's good. So, new quarter, new standards, Q3.
yeah.
Our Q3 theme is action is no excuses. So,
Yeah, I love that. It's very, it's not rah. It's like,
let's go.
no excuses, guys. Let's go.
Yeah. It's going to get
I
harsher.
feel like
if
we should
don't
listen to
do
like
it.
Eye of the Tiger as we
Yeah.
talk about it.
Q4, we're bringing in Goggins.
Yeah, that's right. Just Goggins.
That would be our Q4 theme, Goggins. Everybody listen to
love
the
it.
book, and then
Yeah.
we're going.
Actually,
So,
we listened to the book as a team, full blast on the stereo system in the office.
overhead, no music. It's
No
Goggins
music.
time.
It's Goggins all day, every day.
We'll buy AirPods for everybody, just one in each ear.
Yeah.
This Goggins tells a story about his mom and dad. Anyways, it's a
yeah.
good book. You guys should listen to that.
Yeah. So let's repeat that one more time. What's our new theme for this quarter?
Action, no excuses.
Action, no excuses. So
Yeah. got
okay.
that. So,
well,
yeah.
yeah, I'd just say let's make that anyone who's listening can make that their quarter theme if they want as well. Action, no
Yeah.
excuses.
Yeah. Go get healthy, lose some weight,
Yeah.
make some more money in your practices, surround yourself with good people that you love, and have a good time with. And
Yeah.
then,
Chase
Q3's
did call
gonna
me
be a
out
winner.
this morning. He was like, "Did you go to the gym today?" And
Dude, you've been killing it, and you're in a funk yesterday, so I was like,
Yeah.
you better got a gym in the morning.
I answered no. And then I just felt really guilty. I was like, but I go 3 to 4 times a day or a week with
You
my
said,
sister.
what did you say? No, I didn't do that right either, or something stupid.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's on his period.
Yeah, it happens. So.
It's a
Okay,
man
well, anyway,
Okay,
go out there and
what's-
crush it this quarter. What were you going to say?
Yeah, well, I was going to wrap it up too by saying subscribe, leave
Oh,
a
yeah.
review, follow us on the gram at The Dentist Show, where we post reels,
Yeah.
do stuff. And we did hire a videographer, so you might actually see some original content.
Yeah, we're going to
besides
get some
just our
good content coming your
talking
way.
heads. Yeah. And share this episode with somebody who's ready to break the repeat cycle.
Yeah.
You know? If they're tired of doing the same old, let's kind of join the movement and maybe not do the same thing in Q3 and Q4.
Okay. Get out there and crush it.
I thought you was going to say get out there and vote.
No.
Not yet, not
Long
yet,
time
not
of year.
yet.
It's not November.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us again.
Vote or die. Wasn't that Paris Hilton?
Vote or die.
Yeah, she had a little campaign, vote or die, and I heard you name and vote, so whatever.
Sounds about right.
Yeah,
Don't listen
all right.
to celebrities.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for listening to The Dentist Show. We hope that this episode helped you make smiles about more than teeth. To get more resources to grow as a dentist and to learn more about Chase and Ryan, go to thedentistshow.com or just follow the link in the show notes. If you enjoyed this episode, share with another dentist in your life and help us grow the movement. And be sure to rate and review wherever you're listening.